The other comforting thing I would say to you is there is no correlate between tuition increase and enrollment. And anybody that tells you there is doesn't know the research and doesn't understand the industry. People don't leave schools because they cost too much. People leave schools because they don't perceive the value. In my prior firm, we did tens of thousands of surveys a year, a mountain of surveys. We would come and survey, we would do post-exit interviews. So we would talk to parents 3 months after they'd left the school. The schools would hire us to do that. That's when they tell you the truth. They won't tell you the truth up front because they want to get those teacher references, right? What is the number one reason people tell you that they are leaving your school? It costs too much. So here's the funny thing. Something like 42% of the people that left those schools and said it cost too much, that was their presenting reason, went to schools that charged higher tuitions. When a parent looks at you and says it costs too much, particularly if you have effective financial aid, right? So that you're in a position where no family should not be able to afford you, right? You just need to be willing to apply for financial aid. When a family looks at you and says it costs too much, what they really mean is, I don't see the value. And that's critical for the board, because if you don't hear that, you're going to get into the death spiral. You're going to keep suppressing your tuition. That's going to decrease your teacher quality because you're not going to have good compensation. Therefore, you're not going to be able to hire excellence or retain it. There'll be little spots of excellence because people are Christians and they do all kinds of things in a Christian school. But the reality of the situation is the quality of the product delivery is going to go down, down, down. Your enrollment will continue to go down. You have to stare your fear in the face. God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. You either believe it or you don't. You got to get out of this mentality of privation, and you got to leave your board out of that mentality and help them to see the reality. And the reality is that there's plenty of money out there. Your constituents have a lot more money than you think they do. Maybe not all of them, but most of your constituents are in the top 3 decile.